HHDG. We're on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. And as always, big salute to everyone that's been tuning in, sharing, liking, commenting, and also, let me know if they see me at any events that they appreciate, the work that we've been putting in with these interviews as well as our company, HHDG Media. As you can see in our bottom banner, you can go to our website, hhdgmedia.com. There you can check out our merch, latest music, some of our written interviews, as well as our upcoming events. And this is always made possible, again, through our company, HHDG Media, Inc., which is consisting of our members, Rock Vader KB, T. Smith, the Mayor, Skelly Top, and myself, Wiki. For tonight, we have a very genuine, upfront, real artist whose roots from Rio de Janeiro definitely resonate throughout his music and just his entire life. And if you listen to any of his projects, which there's about at least 12 solid projects with well-known producers like Brahma Bull, Work Scorsese, who else? Manzu Beats. I can go for a few more, but we can definitely talk about them as we go through the interview. And his life definitely is personified in the music. There's no filter, and all the music that you hear from him is truly him. And he's been continuously putting out music with pretty much a lot of well-known artists as well. And Real recognize Real, they see what he's capable of with the music. They see his inspiration, they see his talent, and he continues to do that with each and every project. And, I would say the past 3 years, he's really been, heavy on his grind and putting that work in, and people definitely giving him that respect that he deserves. Some of the projects that I definitely, going to mention, just a few real quick before we get into it. Checkmate with Peru, the producer. The 2 Street Purgatory joints, and, another famous one, which I'm not sure, I don't think too many people really talk about enough, but they should. Things Will Never Be the Same, produced by Wino Willie. Definitely a banger. We'll also get into, his come up and, his time living in Jersey once he came here from Brazil, and the importance of how you come up and that quality of music that you're going to put out that shows truly who you are. And we'll also speak about, some of these well-known producers, as well as Hometown, Hank Dope, Ill MC. And, also just his continuous inspiration through music and life, and how it's come to be now, and this grind continues to pay off. So without further ado, repping Asbury Park, Neptune, Long Branch, New Jersey, Reek Osama.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Peace. How you doing?
Peace. Chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Good. Good to hear.
How you? Everything all right?
Yep, I'm good.
Word.
So normally, we like to let the people know a little bit about their come up and everything. So before we even, start there, let's talk about, the importance of putting out genuine music, because there's a lot of people that want to personify what they don't live. And just mentioning those areas of Jersey, I already know about them. I mean, and you're living it. And then to come from a part of Brazil that's, known for not being the easiest places to live, dangerous places on top of that. And, you gotta, it's a grind, but you also gotta be smart, street smart about how you go about your life.
Right. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. I mean, coming from where I'm from and shit, these are small cities. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real small out here. So it's like, everybody know everybody. So, you know, they don't they don't really want to see you make it, you feel me? So like,
Hmm.
you know, it was always just hard, like rapping out here, like just coming up out here, like like I was just like a local celebrity for a long time. You feel me? Like in high school and shit out here with the rap shit. I mean, I'm a legend still to this day out here with the music shit, but like still, it was never like nothing that ever really left the area. You feel me? Until I really started taking it serious though, and you know as I got older and shit, and when I got a few bids under my belt, you feel me? I came home, I started making real albums, you feel me? And the
Hmm.
main thing for me was to stay consistent. And that's just pretty much my main thing, like putting out official music about how I really like what I'm going through at the moment, how I really feel. Like, the shit that I put out, like everything I either been through it in the past or I'm currently going through it or I'm just going off of my mood and just the vibe of whatever, you feel me? Like,
Right.
but it's always genuine music. It's always real, official. It's always coming from a place of like pain, you feel me? That's how I channel my pain through my music. Like it's real therapeutic for me. So it's real important to me to put out genuine stuff that really could resonate with you and with the people that's listening to what you're putting out. Cause like I don't know, I'm just not the type to just make any type of music that people want to hear. Like I'm
Hmm.
making what I want to hear. You feel me?
Right.
Like literally, I make the shit that I want to hear. So you feel me? That's how I come about the shit. You feel me?
That's
That's
good.
it.
It's good to hear. Yeah, because I mean, listening to your music, it not only gives a glimpse into your life, but it's still vivid and it still has that ill wordplay to it. So
Right,
that's the talent part that a lot of people, anybody can go and spit how their life is, but how
right.
eloquent you are with the wordplay, and then
I
actually
appreciate that.
structuring it into the music and everything too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Word up. Yeah, man. Nah, hell yeah, bro. The lyrics and shit is a big thing to me. Like the way that the rhyme schemes, the rhyme patterns, like just the way that I structure my bars, like the punchlines, like just everything, the way that I do it. I just feel like I got my own style with it, and I just really want people to feel it. Like when I say it, I don't just want to just rap. You feel me? I want you to really be able to feel the bar. Like so, yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. That shit's important to me, man.
Yeah,
Like the lyrics is real important to me. Like wordplay, metaphors, everything, all of that multi-syllable. That's real important to me. Like you know, hell
indeed,
yeah.
indeed. Yep. Now, how old were you when you came in from Brazil?
Oh shit, man. I've been out here my whole life. Basically. I've been out here.
Okay.
I mean, little, little. Like, I mean, baby type shit. I mean, so yeah. Like I came up out here in Jersey and shit. So, but
That's dope. Dope. Now, I found out a few weeks ago some of the early music that introduced you to hip hop was Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mace's early album Harlem World. Those were like
nah,
two of the
not Bone
early.
Thugs, not
It
Bone
wasn't Bone
Thugs,
Thugs.
but nah, Macy Moore was one of them, yeah, but not Bone
Mm.
Thugs. Mob Deep. I was heavy
Yeah,
off the Mob
the
Deep.
Hell on Earth joint.
Yeah, Hell on Earth.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was my first record like I ever had
Mm.
like my first rap album that I ever owned was Mob Deep's Hell on Earth. I got two albums actually
That's a great
that day.
introduction.
That day. Yeah. But it's fine. I got two albums that day. I was only like 6 years old. Yeah, I was like 6 years old. This was like in '97. And I had got the Mob Deep Hell on Earth and I had got Snoop Dogg, the Dog
Okay.
Father.
Mm.
The Dog Father. I just bought it just to buy it because it was like I probably just went off of the album cover,
Hmm.
like the cover art. I don't know. I didn't really even know what it was. I just bought it because it was like rap. You feel me? And I was just looking for rap music. You feel me? But I got Hell on Earth. Like I chose. I wanted to get that. I picked that for a reason. But yeah, that was my first albums. The first two albums I had. Word up. And I had, but ever since that though, I just was hooked though. You know, ever since then, you know, like when DMX dropped his Dark and Hell is Hot
Hmm.
in '98, I had bought that. I had got that shit. The first time I got it on tape. I was in '98. I was 7 years old.
That's
Or,
dope.
or
Yeah. So these albums that you mentioned definitely resonated with, you know, you as well personally at that time.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That shit just played a big part of my community at that time. I can remember back in '98, at the time where I was living at. Um, like coming outside and shit, and everybody was dumping DMX, Rough Riders, everybody outside with they pit bulls. No bullshit. I
Yep.
was just saying that shit the other day to my man. I still remember on the 4th of July going to the boardwalk in Long Branch, and it was like 100 niggas out there with pits, with dog tag chains and shit, listening to X.
Yep.
I never like that shit was big. That shit was real big. That shit was just amazing to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like the music, the way it makes me feel, like just yeah, word up. I've been rapping since I was a kid. I used to always be playing around with bars and shit when I was like 6.
Hmm.
Word up, hell yeah.
So what got you into writing?
Got me into writing. Well, just rapping, wanting to rap,
Rapping.
wanting to be a
Okay.
rapper. You know what I mean? Simple. I mean, straight to the point. Yeah, just wanting to be a rapper. So yeah, I always was rapping. Because before that, because I could pretty much remember, I always was rapping, trying to rap at least. You feel me? Once I became like a teenager though, it got like that's when I really became a rapper though. You know what I mean?
Got you. So with that being said, when did you see like this is official? Like I know I'm capable of doing this. Like which project that you put out?
Oh, you talking about like recent, like right now? I guess. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I guess probably like the return of. I mean, shit really kind of started playing out a little bit for me when I dropped Prohibition. The Prohibition album with Kaizen is when things started to like I started seeing a little bit of shit, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
but like I guess but I can't but I would say it really kind of really started when I dropped the Return of Dajin album with Circa 97, and that was in 2023, the end of 2023. When I dropped that, I could say I started seeing more shit, and I was taking it. That's when I started taking it more serious. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I just like kind of felt like, all right. I mean, I've been had drop shit already prior to both of these projects. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know. I had like a little bit of shit going on with the music shit or whatever. But like, I wasn't fully committed to it yet. You feel me? Like
Got you.
I still was in the mix, still wrapped up with shit in the streets. Like I had just came home. I dropped like three or four projects, but like EPs though.
Hmm.
In 2021, I dropped some shit in 20. I dropped like like a project or two in 2022, but it was just like just whatever. It was like I just was just rapping, just to rap. I just and I was still a little bit rusty. I feel like because I was locked up for a few years, so I wasn't. I was just getting just getting a little bit of shit out of me, so I could. I mean, get back focused. But so I wasn't really like taking it serious. But once I dropped those projects right there,
Yeah.
is when I started getting more serious. And then, you know, I stuck to it. You know, I pretty much just stuck to it from there. So I mean, and I just keep seeing elevation. So it's like at this point, it's like I just got to keep going, see how far I'm gonna get. You feel me?
Keep it going. There it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
That's
And
dope.
plus, it's you know, I do this shit because I love to do it. Like it's what keeps me sane. You feel me? So
That's important. You know,
yeah,
a lot of people have the a false inspiration for wanting to do the music. So it's good to hear that from you.
right.
Now, you like I was mentioning in the intro, you have at least 12 projects, and most of them on physical. So I got to give a big shout out to Bars Over BS, um, DITCD, Mason Funk. I mean, these are the labels that been putting out your projects and serving the people.
Yeah.
How'd you link up with them?
Um, just you know, pretty much just through through the Instagram shit, through the just word of mouth, just this just being in this little underground little pocket of the
Right,
underground
right,
shit that I'm in. The people I work with, everybody work with the same, people pretty much producers, platforms and shit. You know how this shit goes. So that's how that shit played out. But my first physical was uh Prohibition with DITC.
yeah,
They had hit Kaizen up and asked them if they could make CDs, and he had hollered at me, and from there we just started building a relationship. And then like after like about like maybe like a year or so of dropping a couple projects with them, um, I had did one with Bars Over Bullshit, um, the Street Purgatory, the first one with
yeah,
Brahma Bull, and then from there, I just did a few more with them, and then my son, the Funk, that's another label that makes physicals and shit. That he be making my shits too. He
yeah. They got
hollered
some
at
dope
me.
product out there too.
Yeah, he had hollered at me wanting to do projects, and I've been working with him a lot. I mean, so and then I got the vinyls with Apple Dizzle. I had got a vinyl thing with them for the Return of Dajin. I mean, so yeah, man. But that shit just happened through Instagram, basically. Just just regular organic shit. Like they see my shit, I see them doing this. They whatever they just holler at me or vice versa. And just go from there.
That's dope
I'm
indeed.
still learning that shit though. I'm still learning the whole physical game. Like that
Mhm.
shit. Because I do this shit by myself, bro. Like I ain't got like no. I don't got nobody involved in my shit. Nobody above me telling me like, yo, you should. I ain't got nobody involved. No, nobody giving me no recommendation, no pointers, no nothing. It's just what it is. Like, this is new. This is new to somebody like me. You feel me? Like niggas ain't selling vinyls and tapes where I'm from. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's new. It's not new. It's not new. It's old. It's nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like your average person ain't just looking for vinyls and CDs and tapes.
Right.
Where
It's
I'm
all niche for it.
at least. Yeah. So it's like
Yep.
exactly. So I'm new to that is what I'm saying. Like I'm new to that community of people that collect these. So it's like I'm still trying to learn like what do people even really want? Like why is this one going as faster than this one? Because it can't be the music. You know what I'm saying? Some of these, you know what I mean? Like the way some of these projects, some people like even some of mine. One of my projects might go faster than the other one, and I don't
Right.
understand because it's like, damn, that album was better than that one in my
Mhm.
opinion. You know what I mean? The cover was better. Like, what is it? So I'm still trying to understand just the whole collector's game and what the people really what they want and what I could bring to the table
Yeah.
and give them what they want while still doing what the fuck I want to do though.
Yeah. Because I mean, the business side of the music, that's really where what catapults you. And
Exactly.
the thing is, these labels that you work with, Apple Dizzle, Mice on the Funk, Balls Over BS, DITCD, they all have their core, supporters,
Exactly.
including your core fans. So
Right.
when you check the analytics, I know, when you go and do all that on the side and everything, you see, the difference. Like you were just saying, this album might have been better than that, but depending on which label it dropped on,
Right.
it's all different how the sales go.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly. It's like that's why you gotta. It's a whole different game. It's a different
Yeah.
game. It's a different type of market that different type of people that I'm dealing with, that you're dealing with, that's actually purchasing these physical copies. Because it isn't like your average everyday motherfucker that's buying these really. It's like real people that really is into this. So it's like it's different. But yeah, nah, man, hell yeah, that's the name of the game though, man. Figure that shit out. You lit basically in this lane.
Yep. And for all those labels that we just mentioned, I put the links out there for those physicals that are still available for y'all to go cop that.
Uh,
Now, one of my favorites, and I'm definitely out there supporting as well, is the album you did with Monzo Beats,
oh
Vagabondo.
yeah, boom, yeah. Oh yeah, appreciate that. That support right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, you fuck with that shit. That shit hard, right? Yeah, that shit from that album. I finished that album. That album from like 2024, for real. That's when it was done. But I think it got released in 2025, if I'm not mistaken, like
Mm,
April or something. Yeah. Yeah, nah, man, but yeah, that's a good project though. I got Danielson on there, got Snotty on there, Slick Jack. I got my nigga Daytona on there. Free Daytona Chavez, he's locked up right now, but he'll be home in a couple years and shit. But nothing
good to
crazy.
hear.
Be home in like two. So he got like two left. But yeah, man, hell yeah, man, that's fully produced by me and Zoo. Matter of fact, I still we got vinyls for that.
Oh yeah,
We got vinyls for that. Me and Zoo got the
nice.
vinyl. Yeah, me and Zoo got the vinyls for him. He just like that's like a vinyl that was made by like him. Like so it wasn't you know what I mean? It didn't go through
Ah,
like a
okay.
label or nothing like that.
I didn't know that. That's dope. That's
So
dope.
wow,
Yeah, that was one of my projects, man. That
this shit
what
blacked
joint
out.
was it? Moonshine with the cuts by Grasshopper and then featuring Danielson.
I don't know what happened.
It was banger. Whole thing's a banger, but that joint right there is crazy. And I'm always for
This shit
people
done
still
blanked
put
out.
DJs on there.
Connection unstable. Is it me or him? I don't see him.
Oh, you're muted right now. Let me see if we can get him back real quick. You hear me? Reek, can you hear me now? All right. While we try and get that fixed, let's put up a video real quick. Let's go with, let's see, 10K for Work Scorsese. Let's see if I can get this up real quick.
No, not you, nigga.
There you go. You hear me now?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. That shit just blanked the fuck out.
Hmm.
But what was I saying? I was talking about what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the vinyls. There's
Yeah.
still vinyls for the Vagabundo, but that's an album like we didn't. That's not like that didn't go through no label like the vinyls. Like Manzoo
Yeah,
just made them
it was strictly
himself,
through.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's dope.
straight through Manzoo. So you could just hit Manzoo for them.
All right. Think I caught that. Yeah, that's one of the beauties I gotta say in the past at least 10, 15 years now is the independent scene of artists, producers, DJs, really doing for self and being successful. Because
Right.
it's proven that you really don't need the major labels the way they think you do.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Especially if you got if you got like a decent fan base of your own that really supports you and really, really buys your merch, really buys your, CDs, tapes, vinyls or whatever. Yeah, you can make a decent living. Definitely make a decent living on.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I was about to do, since we was having some little difficulties, I was going to go into a music video. I was going to put on 10K, produced by Work Scorsese, sorry.
Oh,
Let me get that up real quick. There you go.
Reek Osama.
yeah, I hear.
Reek Scorsese, what up, my nigga? Everything scummy, everything real. Rio de Janeiro, Brasil. Haram. Entendeu? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I'm only focused on touching chicken. We tryna crash out. I got a clip filled up with dummies in it. I was in a dark place like I'm Rumpelstiltskin. Had me stuck in a tough position. Back in the day, I used to run base, but I switched up the pitch. I'm a dope boy now, I'm running up them digits. All I gotta do is howl to have my wolves murk you, knocking off squares till it come together full circle. Had to even out the odds that was stacked against me. Applying pressure to the trigger till the Mac is in it. I minds, why'd he have to tempt me? God forbid my time come, I'm going out with style like I crashed a Bentley. Make it look good, it ain't easy at all. No. It's hard to reach the top, but it's easy to fall. All this pain built up, I'm releasing it all. My youngin' let it off for no reason at all. No matter the weather, every season I ball. From the winter to the summer, the spring and the fall. Put the piece in your jaw. If you speak to the law, squeezing it off till you die or you eat through a straw. I'm at the corner store with the cane on me. 10 bricks of smack in my drawers with the flame on me. Feeling like Lauryn Hill, I got that thing on me. And Lil Bro switched up, but never changed on me. Sound about switching. Big guns, motherfucker. Everything scummy, everything real, nigga. Neighborhood blood, rolling 20s. OCOD. Osama cartel will die, motherfucker. Reek Osama.
can't hear nothing you saying. Oh, now I can hear you.
There it is.
Yeah. What you were saying?
I was mentioning to the people that the joint 10K produced by Work Scorsese is available on physicals through My
Oh,
Sound the
yeah,
Funk.
yeah, yeah.
I want to
Word,
definitely go cop those as well.
word.
And I'm sure, Reek, you got some copies too if people want to get them directly from you.
Yeah, because I don't even think it's that. I don't even think there's really any left on my Sound of Funk shit. It's probably only, I don't think there's really much left. It's probably only like one or two just CDs. I don't think there's like, there's definitely not, I don't think there's like any like box sets left. I don't know, but I got CDs
Okay.
though. I got a few Digipack CDs and I got the compact disc CDs too of Vio Da Vinci. And I got the Bones on the Floor Sage
Uh,
project too. Yeah, I
dope,
got
dope,
those too. Got a few of those.
dope.
Uh,
Now, for the people that are not familiar, you were almost part of Griselda through a friend of yours, DJ Diggs. Rest in peace. Tell us how that story, was unfolding.
yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't about to be like a part of them or nothing, but
Just affiliated. Yeah.
yeah, but I was fucking with them though back in 2016 and 17. This was like right before I had went downstate before I had got locked up or whatever. DJ Diggs, he was cool with Conway. He was fucking with Conway, and you know, he had took like one of his he took like shit.
Mm.
Fuck, that ain't me, bro.
Yeah, I hear you now. I think it froze up. Having a little bit of difficulties. Wait for him to get connected once more.
They keep just logging out, bro. Fuck,
There you go.
hey, yeah, this shit just keep disconnect. It keeps saying network something. I don't know, but anyway, and he looped the beat and just told me to hop on it. I wasn't sure about it at first. I wasn't really feeling it, but he was like, just do it, whatever. So I did it. He sent it to
Hmm.
Conway, and Conway fucked with it though. He liked the song. You feel me? So, you know, that's just basically like how like that started, and then I ended up doing a joint with Benny around that same time or whatever. But then, I had got locked up a little bit after that, so that's how that played out or whatever. But DJ Diggs used to fuck with Conway heavy. I mean, but DJ Diggs passed away though while I was locked up.
Mm. Sorry to hear that, man. Mm.
So that whole shit just, yeah, yeah.
Now you were mentioning earlier, you definitely made a name for yourself in the Asbury Park, Long Branch area. Um, Being that, like you saying, small city, so kind of people in a way downplay, but at the same time, you're in between Philly and NYC. So, how was that also coming up? That competition made it a little bit harder for y'all out there.
Um, I mean, I guess like on like a bigger scale, yeah.
Hmm.
You feel me? Like on like a in that sense, but in reality, like I mean, like for us, no, like you know what I mean? Like we don't like they don't really got nothing to do with what we got going on, like we ever
Right.
had going on out here. But like on a bigger scale, yeah, of course, because you know, like the labels is gonna look over there first before they come here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hmm.
But you know, but like where I'm located, like I'm right in the middle of the state. We dead smack in the middle of the state, so it's like we an hour from Manhattan. We 35, 40 minutes, sometimes even less, depending on who's driving.
Yeah. Yep.
From Staten and 40, we're like an hour and 40 minutes to 2 hours from Philly. It kind of like makes like the sound that I both. It's like a mixture of both. You feel me? So that's what I like about being over here. But it wasn't really no competition. Like I don't look at them as like competition to me though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was never like a thing like that. Like they just got their thing going on, and we got ours. And Philly got their thing going on. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. I think all of your projects, if I, looking through them, there's always one producer, and I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
a lot of that helps with the chemistry. If you have that vibe going on to create it that way, is that always
right.
something that you look to do?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, yeah. I just like it like that. It's just it just makes it easier too.
Hmm.
Like just to like like I'll send me like 4 or 5 beats. I'll do like 2, 3 songs, and then it's like all right, let's keep this vibe right here going. Couple more joints, and that's it. You know what I mean? Instead of having to look for one from this one from that one from here, like I don't know. Usually, if I'm working with a producer, usually like it's very like it's a very good chance that I'm gonna like pretty much all of the beats. That not every beat, because I'm not too
Hmm.
picky. I'm not too picky with the beats. Like if I could rap on it, I'm rapping on it. You know what I mean? Like it don't gotta be like the craziest beat all the
Yeah.
time. You get what I'm saying? It don't always gotta be like this amazing, crazy beat. It could just be if I fuck with it, if I could rap on it, I'ma just rap on that shit. You feel me? Like so, it just makes it easier to just do it with one producer. Cause like I said, for the most part, if I'm fuck with your beats, I'm
Hmm.
gonna fuck with a few of them. So I might as well let's just knock out like 10 joints with just one producer. It just makes it way easier. Makes my life 10 times easier.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But I am working on a project though with multiple producers. Though I do got a project that I'm working
All right. Dope.
on. Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
Now, is it with the producers the same way with some of these labels that you have your physicals on? The connection and networking is usually through like, social media.
Producer wise, yeah, yeah, the same way, except for like my producer Diggs, I'm back Diggs.
Hmm.
That's my brother. That's lifetime. That's real life shit. I mean, we've been doing this since since we was kids. So other than that though, everybody do like the social media.
Dope, dope. And is that pretty much the same way with some of the features? Because I noticed you keep the features to a minimum, so it allows you to showcase your skills.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, same thing with same thing with the features too. Yeah, same thing. I mean, some of those happen just like from, seeing somebody at a show or some shit. We build and we do a joint later, shit like that. But yeah, everybody pretty much is like through the social media. I don't only besides only one that only rapper that I really rap with that I know from real, like besides social media, would be Hank Dope. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I've been rapping with him. Same thing with him. Like me and him, we used to rap together when we was kids. So
Dope,
he's from my
dope.
hood, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell us how much of an inspiration SD Knack has been for you with the music.
SD Knack, he's definitely an inspiration. He inspires me for sure. He definitely I fuck with Knack, and I definitely look up to what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like he made it. He pretty much made it out of this lane right here for the most
Mm-hmm.
part. I would say, he's like pretty much like, I guess, like the godfather of this lane, kind of. You know what I mean? To an extent, you know, like he made it out. He's like him and who else? Like Roman Streets. They made it out of this shit right here. When I say yeah, it's underground. It's not underground. I mean, it's underground rap. You feel me? There's underground rap. I make East Coast rap, underground East Coast rap, whatever the case may be. But there's the underground shit. But then there's like this underground pocket right here. Like, and I feel like Knack and Rome made it out of this little pocket. Like working with these producers, like you know what I mean, like the Future Wave, you know what I mean, the Vita, shit like that.
Yep.
They granted these is big name producers, like real big name producers, but I'm just saying those is like the out of this little
Top
thing
tier
that's
ones. Yeah.
going on over here.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's a big inspiration to me because I'm watching him do it. I'm watching Rome do it. What I mean, Fleetwood, people like that. You know what I mean, so yeah. Hell yeah, he's a big inspiration to me. That's why I fuck with that. I got a few joints with him. He on one of my next projects that's coming too.
That's dope. Dope. When it comes to being that we talking about inspiration, what was I gonna say? With these artists that you mentioned and how far they've come, where do you see yourself like in the next few years?
Right there with them, for sure. Right there with them, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no telling where they. I don't know where they're gonna be at a few years from now, but I know in a few years from now I'm gonna be where they're at right now, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's right there, bro. It's right there. This shit is all achievable, and this shit is all obtainable. It's at the end of the day, it's independent. At the end of the day, so if you got the funds to put into this shit, you gonna be alright. But if you don't, then that's where it's like you gotta know people and you gotta get out there. So it's like it's hard to find a balance of that with that shit. But like I just feel like one thing is like just building it brick by brick. It's only a matter of time. All it takes is that one like real solid like album, and I feel like I already did that. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just take that one album that all the ears, it's all everybody's ears. You feel me? And that really sets you off. You feel me? Might be with a certain producer or whatever, or a couple good features or a co-sign here or there.
That's all it takes. Yeah.
Whatever. It's just something so small, like Rome. Like Rome got his situation from a tweet. Where Westside goes. Like the album curated by him through something said on Twitter, like something just like so
that was
simple,
crazy.
you feel me?
Yep.
And it's just like, shit like that do happen, you feel me? And it's like, I'm rubbing shoulders with the same people, working with the same producers, working with the same artists, and it's like if it hasn't already been heard by like the ears that need to hear it, it will be. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Is I'm gonna keep going, so it's only a matter of time, and I still got time left. I'm not that old. I'm not that old either. You feel me? Like So I got time left, bro.
You got plenty of
Got a
time,
good
man.
amount. Yeah, like, I got a good amount of time left before I'm even 40, and some of these dudes is already in their 40. So that's
Yep,
what I'm trying to say. Like I'm be all right. I think I'll be all right. I think I'm gonna
indeed.
get somewhere if I stick to it. Consistency.
I agree. Yep. I mean, your resume of music, definitely speaks for itself. So, like you said, it's probably a project out there that just takes
I
that one
appreciate
person,
it.
and before you know it, there it is. And
Right.
you know, with the way this whole independent underground scene is, there's levels to it, and you definitely in the the right pocket. And I noticed, I
Right.
think it was last year, you know, Market over at Top Shelf Premium, had you do the freestyle over there, and
Yeah.
big shout out to him, everything that he's been doing. I've been to a few of their off the top events that they had throughout the years, and I know they just recently announced that they're gonna have another one about 2 weeks from now, pop up.
Yeah. I seen something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you definitely in the right league, man. So big salute to you.
Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I fuck with Top Shelf, man. Hell yeah, that's a good dude, right there. Mark is a good dude, man. Like for real, if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would never have even been on Hot 97. I've been on Hot 97 a good amount of times because of him. You feel me?
Respect.
And
That's
I'm
respect.
from Jersey, like I'm from here. Like I grew up listening to Hot 97 when I was a little kid, so it was crazy that I even got on there by myself, independently. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it ain't like it wasn't like nothing. No, nobody taught. Nobody pitched my songs to no DJ. And like nah. Like I just know Mark. I sent him my joint and he got it on there. That shit was crazy to me. So yeah, hell yeah, man. Definitely big shout out to Mark, man. Hell yeah.
indeed.
Uh,
Yep.
Only problem with that though, man, is Rosenberg lost. I mean,
Yeah,
ain't at
that was a
97 no
big
more.
hit.
So now, yeah. So now there's no nothing for the underground right now. On major radio
Mainstream. Yeah.
stations. I mean,
Yep.
unless you want to. I mean, besides like the Shade 45 stations, but still, regular stations that everybody got in their car. That was your
That was it.
only connect. That was the only way you was gonna hear Reek Osama
Yeah.
driving in your car. Crazy.
Yep. Sucks,
Yeah, that
man.
shit definitely was a big hit.
Mm. Now with hip hop, we got the other elements. Did you try any of the other elements? Coming up.
Graffiti. Yeah, I was always into graffiti. I still like graffiti. I don't do it, but I like it. I mean, every now and then, like if there's like a paper in front of me and I just happen to have a pen, I'll play
Hmm.
around like tagging and shit. But I never was like super like big into like big graffiti. Like, and I wasn't like crazy with it, but
Yeah.
I definitely had like a run with it. I definitely was into it. Um, but the most I ever really did though was just tagging with a marker.
Okay.
I spray painted shit too, just tagging. I did a little bit of like I did a few like throw ups. I mean, like throw up with the bubble letters and shit. And did a few of those, but that's when I was. But I'm talking about this is young though. This is young.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
This like from like this from like I did it for a while though. Now that I think about it, now you got me thinking about it. I actually did it for a decent amount of time
Okay.
because I actually used to play around with the graffiti from like the age of like 5, 6 years old all the way to like 13. So I had a good little run with it.
That's dope.
But that's it though. Just graffiti, nothing else.
Hmm.
I never did nothing else. I never. Damn sure wasn't breakdancing. Like that's before my time. Right? I'm not a DJ. Was never no DJ. You feel me? I did the graffiti. That's cool. And rap. I never made beats. haven't made no beats or nothing either.
All right.
Yeah.
So here we are in 2026. Looking back to your first EP, City of God, which is also a dope movie from Brazil.
Yeah.
How do you see your career right now? The levels of improvement and progress, and understanding the business from back then with that EP.
Shit. Oh man. From that time right there to now, it's a huge difference. It's a huge change. It's a huge, completely different. I didn't know shit at that time at all. Like I didn't know nothing. I didn't even know what, like I didn't even know how many songs you needed to put on a project for it to even be on the album section. Like I always wonder, like why the fuck my EP? Like how many tracks does it take for it not to be in the singles and EP part? Like how do I get it to? Why is this not an album? For some people, like, and then I realized like, oh, it gotta be. It gotta be 7 tracks to be there. Anything under that is an EP. Like I didn't even know that shit. So like, you know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about no physicals. Like I didn't even know where to start. Like nothing like that. I barely knew anything. I didn't know nothing. I wasn't new to the sound. Let me not say that. I was about to say I was new to the sound. I wasn't new to the sound, but it's been a while since I made like rap on these type of beats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I just like started doing them, and I just had to get used to them. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even really like my shit. Like that shit that I was dropping around that time. I wasn't really too confident with that sound. Like I always rapped how I rap, but I had to get used to them beats again.
Okay.
It was just, because those beats is like the beats that I grew up listening to and came up rapping on, kind of, but not like that. Like these are like 90s influence beats. Like, I was born in the 90s, so I was rapping on more like 2000s beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I came up in the mixtape era. Like the whole rapping on like industry, like just freestyling on industry beats. Whatever industry beat is hot, you go make a joint on there and freestyle to and shoot a video. And if you big, you'll get it on the Smack DVD. Shit like that. I came around that time. That's the era I come from. So it wasn't really like the Mobb Deep type beats no more. But it was still hip hop, East Coast beats. If that makes any, if you get what I'm trying to say. So
yeah,
when I jumped into this lane, I jumped into it because I've been in it. I always rapped how I rap. Like I said, it was always the East Coast beat, but it wasn't so like 90s influence. So I had to get
that's
used
how boom bap. I got you.
Yeah, I had to like get used to it and then find where I fit in. Like all that shit was new to me. Drumless beats, shit like that. It was new. It was new for me to rap on. It was different.
Dope. Man, I want to give the people one more visual before we talk a little bit more. Let's go into the Master Struction joint off the Wreak Havoc album.
Yo, we shine, baby. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, that can't check it in. You know what I'm saying? Mac a philosopher and pharmacist in the ghetto. Sort of Islam, heavy having niggas dodging my swinging metal. Cold rolling with a blinging bezel. Ain't no mistaking the hell is where I'm bringing hell. King of the rebels, andamos por vía Concaria. You thought she was down to fuck, really she a sicaria. Combatimos medicina en el área. Who brought the drugs in from Medellin? It was probably us. You try to pull that rough stuff and get her splat. Listen, you fuck if you run into any one in my network, son. What's your network? Lab got the we don't respect dirt. See me lurking the blended in expensive shirts. Red alert. Bomb shelters when I come and drop a new pack. Moving crack, taking shit to the moon and back. Something like a superhuman knack. We ain't cutting none of you motherfucking dudes no slack, y'all.
Reek Osama. Ain't that what's poppin', my nigga? Shoot first before you ask a question. Reek Osama and that we steppin'. A shoestring on the Mac 11 send you to your maker. This the first and the last impressions. I was stuck in first, now I pass progressions. Feds investigating, I passed the lesson. Drum on the chopper, beats me, they start asking questions. My lips seal, you small time like a stopwatch. I'm a big deal, shots popped in his windmills. Hella rounds, busting out the hammer, lift him up, I'm getting down, never put my medal down. I've been fighting all my life, I don't got time. You fighting for your life when them shots fly, I let it blow. I never got a handout, no I don't ask for nothing. That ratchet clutching and spitting, now it's a rap, you frontin', automatic bustin'. Rip up your back, get clapped for stunting. I'm strapped for something labeled as weapons of mass destruction. Scumbag, Jersey, my cha-cha was poppin', my nigga.
Off that Reek Havoc album, produced entirely by Copenhagen's own Muchacha.
Yeah, man.
Before we was that?
Nah, I was just about to say, yeah, that's my that's like the third album I dropped, like that was like really in this lane, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because it was Prohibition with Kaizine, Return of Dajin with Circa 97, and then right after that I dropped Reek Havoc with my Chacha. My Chacha reached out to me early.
That's dope.
Like that's one thing about my Cha-Cha. And I said I had said this not too long ago too, but I seen they said it on the they're on like some awards of the year, some shit like he had got like producer of the year. I don't know, but basically they were saying like he's a legend with that. He picked like he catches everybody like. He catches everybody. He gets a project with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he got an album with everybody. If you got any type of thing going on, any type of noise, you make any type of buzz, he's gonna holler at you. Well, if you nice, like I mean, if you got it, yeah, he hollered at me quick, like for real. Like he was like one of the first to holler at me to do an album immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like he just hit me immediately after I dropped the Prohibition album and just like set me. I haven't even dropped Return of Dajin with Circa 97 yet. It was just
Wow.
Prohibition. He hit me for a verse for an album, and then he was like picked like 7 to 12. We did that whole album in like 2 weeks, like I like everything, like picked the beats, recorded it, got it mixed, like the whole nine. Everything was done in like 2 weeks, pretty much.
That's dope. Wow. Yeah, man. You know, there's a select few people out there that are like that. They got that ear, and they just happen to be, you know, a producer or MC, and you know they know how to link up or let the world know, you know, who to check for. So that, you know, that's a damn good look early.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dope, man. Now I know last Friday, Australian producer Cut One dropped the album with Hank Dope, Death Won't Stop Us, and you are featured on 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Tell us about Hank Dope, because I know you worked with him in the past before as well.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. You know, that's my you know, he's part of the scumbag shit. You know, that's one of my artists. Um, yeah, man. The Death Won't Stop Us project. Yeah, man. That's produced by Cut One. I recorded that project too. I recorded the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I recorded everything. So I didn't mix it though. I think Cut One mixed it and mastered it, but I recorded everything. Um, but yeah, that's my bro. Me and him, we was rapping together since high school days when I was like 15. We was a group. Matter of fact, it was me. It was actually me, him, and Chase Fetty. You know the rapper
Oh,
Chase Fetty.
that's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, me, him, and Hank Dope. We was a group. We used to rap together back in the day and shit. So, I mean, that's where that comes from. Like that's how we linked up. Like we linked up again. But that was always my man. That was my man for a long time. But like he had fell back from rapping. I mean, we all did pretty much. You know what I mean, like, but
Hmm.
you know, he decided to start rapping again. You know, he hollered at me. And, you know, I mean, so he fucking with my shit, man. He fucking with the scumbag shit. But yeah, man, he doing this thing right now. You know, he dropped some physicals too not so long ago.
Yep. Yeah, they got the
Sound the funk. You know what
final
I
on
mean?
the Bandcamp.
Him, yeah, he got the shit with you know, he got the album with Worst Scorsese. You know what I mean? He just dropped he got a couple other projects he dropped too. But he
Hmm.
got the one with he got the shit with Cut One. He got a couple more projects coming. He got a project coming with Diggs. He got a project coming with Bob Phrases, another producer
Nice.
that fuck with us. That's scumbag. Um, and we got a collab project coming too. So you know that's gonna be crazy. You know, stay on the lookout for that. That's almost done pretty much. We only got a couple. We only got like two more joints to do.
All right.
Then we gonna drop. We
Look
gonna
forward
drop
to
the
that. That's
collab
dope.
project. Yeah, yeah.
Dope, dope. Now this is a I guess a two-part question. You know, you can give us the origin of your name and then break down the whole everything scummy and your company Scumbag Entertainment as well.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, my name Reek Osama. That just comes from motherfuckers have just started calling me Osama. You know what I mean? Just because of like shit that was going on around me, and then the beard. You feel me?
Hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's another reason too. Like coming up coming up and shit, me and my homies and shit. But really just me though. Like my favorite rapper is AR Rag. I mean AR Rag from Philly. And
Philly, yep. Hmm.
him and Dark Low and shit, they they used to always be rapping about some nigga named Rico Sama. And they used to be like, I'll send Rico Sama to your mama house. And my man had said that shit one day. And it just stuck. You
Mm.
feel me? Niggas started calling me that. And then it just kind of stuck with the Osama shit because of the beard. You understand what I'm saying? Like just the whole nine, just everything. So that's where that shit come from. Like, but and scumbag, that's just a metaphor for dirty money. For dirty money. I mean, scumbag, dirty money. You feel me? That's just a metaphor for
Hmm.
dirty money. And you know, everything scummy. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
just grimy
Prime, yep.
music, grimy shit. Just I make all grimy shit. You feel me? So that's just what that means. Everything scummy, everything real. You know, I'm talking about real shit that I really, really seen, really been through. You know, so that's where that comes from. Nothing too crazy or deep. You feel me? Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So for those that are out there that have been listening, you know, one thing that you mentioned that sticks out for me as well is because music is therapy for me. So mentioned earlier about creating music being part of your therapy. Going through anything that life will throw at you because you never know how hard it can be or how easy it can be. It could change at the snap of a finger. You just never know. So
Right.
what words of advice would you give for anybody out there, on their grind trying to make it?
Shit, man. That's actually like, that's a good question, but it's hard to answer though, man, because it's hard, man. It's a hard thing to do. Like when you trying to do something that you envision, but everybody else don't.
Mm.
Like they don't know what you see. They don't
Right.
know what you trying to do, and like you know what you trying to do. Like whatever, motherfuckers don't. They don't know what you see. They don't know your vision. So it's hard because when you're chasing that shit, you just gotta keep your eye on the prize. You know what you trying to do. They don't. So it's hard. It's very easy to get thrown off and let somebody trick you out your spot to go back to doing whatever you was doing, or giving up, or whatever the case may be, and not chasing your dream no more. It's very easy to stop and get thrown off by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't get it. So the advice I would give is basically just don't just focus on focus on the goal that you're trying to achieve, and just don't listen to the side talk. Just don't pay attention to what's being said to you, because nobody understands going to understand what you're trying to do but you. You can't expect nobody to understand your dream either, because they don't see what you see. So the best advice, what I could say, like I said, is it's just try to just not pay attention to the bullshit, to the side talk, to the naysayers, and just focus on what you're doing.
I hear that. I hear that. Follow your instincts. Follow your gut. And stay creative. Definitely stay creative.
Yeah, man.
Because this business will eat you up. So, I mean, like you
Yeah,
said,
man.
you still learning. And I mean, everybody's still learning with this business. But you stay creative with how you put it out there. And your fans will continue to support. And they will, continue to expand and let other people know, like I continue to do myself. And, that's all you can do from there. Let their ears do what they need to do.
Right. Yeah. In fact.
Indeed. Now, before we go, is there you mentioned, a current project that you were working on, but is there anything else going on that you can tell us about?
Shit, man, I got a lot of shit coming, bro. I got a lot of projects coming. That's one thing. One thing, I'm always working. I'm always working. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's never really a time where I'm not working on something. I'm working on something at all times, like some type of project at all times. For the most part, I'm usually working on a few, like 2 or 3 at the same
Mm-hmm.
time. Like right now, I got 5 finished projects right now. They still in the process of getting mixed and mastered, a few of them, but they're done. Like they're done being recorded and all that. Like they're done with the recording and everything. Like I got 5 projects that is done, and I got 3 that I'm working on, and like three or 4 that I'm gonna start. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm always like ahead. Like I'm always working. So yeah, I
Forward
got a lot
thinking.
of projects.
Yep.
I got a lot of projects. I got a lot of new albums coming. So that means a lot more physicals coming. So visuals, videos. I'm gonna drop some more videos this year. Um, you know, features. I'm on a couple people's projects that's coming.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And I got some good features on my projects as well. So it's a few things to look out for. But yeah, man, definitely got a lot of music.
Definitely look forward to it. Definitely. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
And
All
see,
right.
that shit started bugging out again.
Mm.
It's all good though.
Trying to cut us off. Now it's all good. You know, definitely could save more for, you know, the next time you come through. Definitely, I look forward to, you know, when you're about to drop another project, have you come on, you know, chop it up and talk about the new project.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure, definitely.
Dope, man. Once again, everybody, Reek Osama, definitely
Yes, sir.
go check out the projects. You know, I've been dropping the links in the comments. Y'all can definitely go support the physicals as well as get it directly from the man himself. So, you know, continue support and, you know, let the people know where they can reach out to you.
Yeah, word. Yeah, man, y'all can hit me on Instagram. That's at scumbag. That's with a K. SKUMBAG _Reek _Osama. I mean, you can hit me on there. Got the physicals, whatever y'all need. Just holler at me. CDs, tapes. I don't got no more vinyls right now, but I will have some more soon with my upcoming projects. So just follow me. Just keep my name, stay on the lookout. And yeah, man, appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the support. And Reek Osama, everything's coming. Everything real, man.
There it is. There it is. And if you got any shout outs, you know, let the world know.
Yeah, man, shout out Hank Dope, Daytona Chavez, Scumbag Diggs, you know what I'm saying? My whole team, you feel me? All my niggas and shit. Shout out, Jersey, of course. Yeah, man. That's about it, man. Fuck.
There it is. Reek Osama. Once again,
Yeah,
appreciate you. Big salute to the
appreciate
whole
you.
Asbury Park, Long Branch area.
Yeah,
Big up to
sure,
Brazil. And we'll be
sure.
looking forward to new music,
Bro, I appreciate you.
no doubt. On behalf of our HHDG Media crew, we're going to say peace.
All right. Yeah.